Determinants of personality. What are the determinants? What determines a personality, a person's personality? I can categorize it into three types. One is heredity. The next is environment. And then situation. What is this heredity? It's nothing but the biological makeup. What you or I or what we receive from our parents. Let's see a few things. That's something related to the birth, your physique, how attractive you are, attractiveness, body weight, complexion. So these are a basic heredity things. Now these things are not in our hand. Okay, that's what I said. It's a biological makeup, something which we inherit, something which we get from our parents. These are determinants of personality. Apart from this, next comes your environment, is especially when you grow. What situation is the child or is an individual being brought up? The upbringing, whether the person is allowed to go and mingle with people, or what sort of people the person mingles with. All these things depend on the environment, okay? And also your culture, the family background. As I said, the family background is very important. That is why we get to speak about the same thing again and again. What is the environment the child or the person is being brought up in? The child or the person is subjected to play, people with, kind of people with whom the person gets to play with, mingle with, brought up with, the culture which the person is being put through, and the family background. How important, what role the family has been playing in his or her life. Next is situation. Now this is where is a very tricky part, because a same person might act differently in the same situation in different times. Okay, so a person will react, a person's behavior will change with respect to the situation. For example, it changes with any current circumstance. For example, you might have a friend who's very patient, who hardly gets angry, who's never harsh, who's never arrogant. But even such people will get angry at certain times. That is what is called situation. Okay, your situation also plays a major role in how you handle things or how you behave, which it actually influences your personality, your character. For example, let me talk about a person who's got good savings. Okay, a same person who's got good savings will act or behave in a different way. The same person acts or reacts in a different way when he or she is bankrupt. Maybe you're very happy, you make good friends, but when you're bankrupt, you get dejected. You get so upset. So what happens is you automatically start getting, you become a bit upset and you might react in a different way. So, as I said, situation also plays a very important role. So, heredity, environment, and situation. These three things play a major role in determining a person's personality. So, in short, efficiency and style. All these things are factors which influence personality. So let's quickly go through it once again. Heredity, which comprises of the birth and the physique, attractiveness, the body weight, the complexion, the style, all these things which are inherited from our parents, the biological makeup. Environment, how the person has been brought up, what culture the person has been put through, what is the family background, what are the practices at home, and situation is where it keeps changing. It is never constant here, okay? We should keep that in mind. It always keeps changing. A person's personality keeps changing according to the situation. So in short, your appearance, intelligence, efficiency, and style are also, determinants of personality.
Pebbles Live.